All right, so I'm at home quarantining. I've been quarantining for the past uh, 11 days. And throughout this quarantine, I've been watching different shows. I watched the director's cut of Lord of the Rings. I'd never seen it before. Each movie's like 4 hours long. So I watched that, and then I finally decided to watch Game of Thrones. I've never watched Game of Thrones in my life. Never. I've heard people talking about it endlessly, just constant just conversations and all that about Game of Thrones, how good it is, man. You need to check it out. But I don't do things because the crowd is doing it. All right, I'm one of those guys. So you can blast me all you want in the comment section because I know there's a lot of people like me that don't do things just because everybody else is doing them or doing it. So, well, it's been off the air for I think a year now, maybe a little longer. I think the final season was a few years ago, and I finally decided to check it out. Now, one of my favorite. I'm on season 2 right now. Okay, I'm season 2, episode 8. I actually have it paused right here, so I'm gonna continue once I'm finished with this video. I'm gonna continue, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do reviews for every episode after I'm finished because that's gonna be a lot of videos, or if I'm just going to do a review for each season. So, season 1 was great. I am glad I'm watching it now so I don't have to wait weekly for an episode. I don't have to wait several years for another season to come out. So I'm able to binge watch the whole thing. I've heard so many people talk about how disappointing the final season was. Now, I have a while ago before I get there. I will get there. So, season 1 was great. Man, the characters, Stark. Come on now, all the Starks. Great. Snow, I don't know, man. I don't know how his story is gonna turn out later on, but I'm excited to find out. He just seems like he's kind of reckless, but he's also, I don't know. I don't know. He's a smart dude. He's very well trained, but he's, like I said, he's reckless. So I don't know how his story's gonna turn out. Who else? Man, Sean Bean. What can I say about Sean Bean, man? Like I said, I finished watching Lord of the Rings again for the maybe fifth time, sixth time, and I love his character in Lord of the Rings. And the fact that they gave him in the second movie, they gave him a little bit more of a story, just a little bit, with him and his father, how him and his brother had a close relationship. And I know this is not a Lord of the Rings, but him and his brother have such a close relationship, and they both despise their father because he hates his younger son and he loves his older son. That right there was great. Listen, I love Sean Bean and anything he's in. Martin Septum, the voice acting he did in Oblivion was incredible. Like, I love, ever since I heard his voice in Oblivion, which is my favorite game of all time. Let me just say that out there. I don't think I've ever said that before, but Oblivion is my favorite game of all time. That's it. If you let me know in the comments what you think about that. But that's a game that I love. And Martin Septum, Sean Bean. Why did he have to die, man? Why did he have to die? His voice is just, I can listen to him talk all day, man. He has, in my opinion, he has the best voice. The best voice. Man, I love him. Why did he have to die, man? Ned Stark, man, come on. Robert Baratheon, the king, the relationship that they have at the beginning, right, was great. But I had a feeling that it wasn't gonna last that long. It wasn't gonna last much longer. That relationship they had, the friendship they had, the love that he had for Ned's sister, that was incredible. That was incredible. The love that, and you never get to see her, but man, I really wanted Ned to, I really wanted Sean Bean to live, man. And why, man? Why? Sean Bean always dies and everything's in, man. Sean Bean, man, if you're watching this, I'm sorry you have to go through that, man. It's like they hand you a script and you already know that you're not gonna make it to maybe not even the second page, man. You might not even you might not even make it to the half of the first page, man. Sean Bean, I really want you to be in something that's going to have seasons upon seasons upon seasons, and that you are the main dude, because you were the main dude in this. But I always heard from people, don't get attached to any characters in this show, in the Game of Thrones. Don't get attached to any of the characters, because their life might just end. So, man, all these characters. I'll tell you someone I don't like, and this is probably gonna be people in the comments section blasting me for this. The mother of dragons. I don't like her, man. I think she's just bad news. Now, I'm only on the second season, all right? So I don't know how things are gonna turn out later on, but man, get her out of here. I don't like her. Sophia Turner, the other Stark, get her out of here too. Actually, you know what? At first I did not like her, but I'm starting to turn on her, all right? Because she realizes this prince, now he's king, and he's terrible. That dude is terrible. I mean, his character is terrible, man. Terrible. Now he plays it well. He plays the character well. I just finished the episode where his mother calls him back to for safety, and he thinks about it. He's like, should I go listen to my mother, or should I stay and fight? And he leaves like a little punk. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew he wasn't gonna get his heart, whatever his sword is named, heart bleeder of the heart, something like that. I knew he wasn't gonna get that dirty. The dude with half a burnt face, I like him, man. I like him. The episode that I just finished watching, he was gonna take Sophia Turner back to Winterfell, and she didn't want to go. So I don't know how I feel about her. Okay, because one second she wants to get out of there. She doesn't want anything to do with the what are they called? The Lannisters. All right. One second she doesn't want anything to do with the Lannisters. The next minute she's like, this is where I'm probably going to be most safe. So I'm just going to stay here. So does she want to be queen? Does she not want to be queen? I don't know. But what I do know is the dude that killed John Wick's dog, he needs to go. Theon Greyjoy, he needs to go. I liked him too, man. Here's the thing. You see, I liked him. And I was like, this is the guy that killed John Wick's dog. But I like him, man. I think he might be good in this. He might be good. And then, bam, you get hit with a father-son tug of war between the Starks and his family, the Greyjoys. And it's just a bunch of characters, man. Arya, she's great, man. She's great. She's smart. She knew how to manipulate the dude that told her, I'll kill 3 people for you. She said, all right. She used that to her advantage, and she was able to get him to help her friends escape. That was great. The dialogue between her and the dude from Last Action Hero, what's his name? The dude with the glass eye from Last Action Hero. I don't remember his name, but he's in here too. Tywin Lannister. Yeah, him. Those of you that watch The Last Action Hero, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, man, he's a good character. I like him. I liked him in Last Action Hero. I think he's a good bad guy. And the dialogue between him and Arya, that was great. There was a few times where I thought he knew. He was like, "Yeah, I know, but I'm not gonna say anything." But I guess he didn't know. So I just finished that. First season was great. Second season is really good. And I've heard something about Red Wedding. I don't know what happens during the Red Wedding, but I don't know what season it's on. But it has to be. I keep hearing from people, or I kept hearing from people, that is one of the bloodiest deaths scenes in the history of TV. So I'm assuming a lot of people are gonna die. People that I like, people I don't like. I'm excited. I'm gonna keep watching it. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna keep doing these videos. I should finish up season 2 soon. Maybe within the next 2 episodes, 3 episodes. I don't know how many episodes each season has, but I should be finishing this up soon, and then I'm gonna do another review on season 2. But season 1 was great. Sean Bean, I'm sorry, man, because I love your character. I loved your character, and I love your character in everything you do. Sean Bean, I know you die and everything, but man, I really love your voice. Is incredible. And hopefully there'll be another, I don't know, maybe, I think they're supposed to be doing a prequel or something. Hopefully you're in the prequel, man. Hopefully they do the de-aging on you, man, so I can see more of how the Starks became the Starks. All right. So Sean Bean, I appreciate that. I can't wait to see how these other characters come out, man. Before I go, man, Peter Dinklage, that dude is so talented, man. So talented. And there was a few times where I was like, do I like this? Do I like his character? Do I think he's a good guy? Do I think he's a bad guy? And I like his character, man. I love his character. The relationship between him and what's her name? Shea. That relationship is great. I think he's a leader. It shows in this season, of course. It shows in this season that he's a leader. He'll do what he has to do to protect his people. He knows how to use the power that his father has and the money that his father has to get people to do what he wants them to do. And I guess if you have power and money like that, you can do that type of thing. So he's using it. And the episode I just watched, he got his face slashed. I don't know if he's survived or not. But last time I saw, he was laying down and his eyes were closed. So I don't know. But please like, subscribe. I'm going to keep doing these videos. If there's an episode that I feel like I can't hold back my feelings, I need to come in front of the camera and talk about it, I'll pause it like I have it paused now and come and talk about it. So let me know in the comment. Please don't ruin anything for me, all right? Because I have managed to not see any spoilers for anything. I don't know how this ends. So if you're going to comment below, please, I know it's going to happen. I'm going to get something ruined, but, please don't ruin anything for me, because this is my first time watching the show and I'm enjoying it so far. So like I said, please comment, rate, Right. Yeah. Yeah. Comment, like, subscribe, and share, please. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll be doing the next one soon because season 2 is almost over, I think. All right. So stay tuned for that. Have a good one.